Hello everyone, welcome to Week's Tarot Guidance. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're returning to this channel. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and if any of you are interested in booking personal tarot readings with me, all the information about it can be found in the description box below this video, so make sure to check that out. I have all the prices and everything I offer listed on my website, so you can go right ahead and straight to that, and that's going to then lead you to booking your tarot reading as well. Alright, so welcome to this tarot reading today. Today we're going to be looking at who has a crush on you. So we're going to be looking at the characteristics of this person who has a crush on you so that you can get a better idea about who this is in your everyday life. We have 3 groups to choose from today, and these are all going to be like origami flowers. So group number 1 is this red origami flower for you guys, group number 1. Group number 2 is the yellow origami flower, and group number 3 then is this purple violet lavender color origami flower. Alright, so these are the 3 groups that you can choose from today to ask the question, who has a crush on you? So who is your secret admirer who has a little bit of that interest in you right now? You can pause the video at this point if you feel like you need a bit more time picking. The group that is calling to you the very most, that is sort of standing out, is going to be the group for you. You can pick multiple groups, multiple flowers if you feel guided to do that as well. There are timestamps for each individual group here listed in the description box and also in the pinned comment below this video. So you can go right ahead, scroll down below and hop into your reading. If you feel like you need a bit more time, now is the perfect time to pause the video, do that little bit of super sensual magic to pick your little group here, and I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Hello, group number 1, welcome. If you pick this beautiful red origami flower today, this is going to be your reading for who has a crush on you. Let's just put Ganesha over here so it is present as well for us. So let's see, who has a crush on you? We're going to start off with the arcana of astrology, just get a vibe into who this person is. Then we're going to be getting some tarot, and also lastly we're going to be using our little sack of messages to get your initials and to get just the keywords that are connected to your person so that you can get a better idea, a clue of who this is for you. Alright, so Spirit, please, for group number 1. Who has a crush on group number 1 here? Okay, thank you. We have Hygeia coming through. Let's get you some more. Who has a crush on group number 1? We have Waxing Crescent Moon, interesting. 2 more, please, Spirit. Who has a crush on group number 1 here? Who has a crush? Group number 1. We have 6th house. Number 6. And we have here the 1st house. Okay, Aries residing. So the 1st house listed here, and then we have the 10th house here on the bottom of the deck. This might be someone you work with or someone who is related to you when it comes to work. Okay, with Hygeia here, this is the energy of the purifier, okay? So this one has to do a lot with healing, cleaning, hygiene, and medicine. I'm getting that for some of you, someone who has a crush on you is into the medical business. Maybe they are working in the hospital or something related to medicine is strongly coming through here for me. This is the type of person who has a lot of focus on cleanliness, all right? This is also a person who is like very much about valuing the body. What that means is how you treat your body, how you take care of yourself. So this is like the ultimate proponent of health in some manner. This is the person who is, you know, very knowledgeable about health issues. For example, this is a person who can be very knowledgeable about eating habits. They might even be a coach when it comes to eating. For example, this is a person who is a proponent of exercise as well as how we interact with our environment. So very eco-conscious, very friendly to the environment type of person. This person might be someone who might sort of tamper with no waste even as well. This is a person who is very much, on the side of nature, on the side of environment, and teaching others what it means to be environmentally conscious for some of you. This might also be a person who is into the mental health industry, maybe a psychologist or a psychiatrist, even for some of you. That might be an issue if this is like your psychologist or your psychiatrist or your, psychotherapist coming through, but it is what it is, right? So mental health is something that is, often a very big focus of this energy. So Hageya energy here, this is also like the energy of spring cleaning a little bit. So sort of spring cleaning your mind and focusing on yourself in a way that is just very health oriented. So that's that type of person. They focus on the mind, the body, and the physical space as well, in terms of, keeping it clean, keeping it just friendly to you, keeping it conscious and eco-friendly. Okay, so that's all that this card is about. This might also be a person who stresses a little bit about health in general. They might be a little bit, on that spectrum, or just worrying a lot about health. All right, so next we have the waxing crescent moon. The waxing crescent moon here is about initiative, all right? So this person is connected to you through someone who is beneath the surface a little bit at the moment. So it's almost like the roots of the seeds you planted are beginning to weave and strengthen in the soil type of energy. So it's almost like this person has been underneath in the earth, sort of buried for a really long time. They weren't someone who has been coming out a lot or being in contact with you in that sun energy and that conscious energy for a long time. But this is someone who is beginning to show up for you right now. So it's almost like this connection with you and with this person is beginning to grow. This is the type of person who is showing up in your life recently more and more. What this means is also this person is focusing their energy towards what they want to accomplish and in a sort of a self-care type of a way. This is a person who is beginning to show initiative, okay, in being a part of your life, but also they are just starting to pop up more and more into your life in some manner. Like this is the way that you're going to be able to recognize this person if you just reflect a little bit on who has been showing up recently and who has been sort of in the shadow or not been showing up in the later years, in the years before. Because this also might mean that this is someone you met anew, like a couple of months ago or a few months ago. This doesn't feel like this has been someone who has been in your life, for a long time, sort of present at all levels. This is someone who has sort of popped out recently for you, popped in your life recently, or just popped up again after a long time of, let's say, separation or not being in contact with them. Then the sixth house, we have here the realm of health and habits, which is similar to Hageya energy here. This type of energy deals with habits, hobbies, and health. This is ruled by Virgo, and the planetary ruler here is Mercury as well. So what we are doing here, this is about the workout routine. So again, that focus on exercise. This is also something that's sort of having to do with transportation. When heading out to work, I'm getting bicycles or just being conscious about going out to work. Maybe you had a recent conversation with someone about that, about how you transport yourself to work or something like that. Maybe this is someone who you are going to work with, for some of you even. What else is this energy telling us? This is about work. So again, it's coming through that this is someone you work with, or this is someone you have met at their work environment. Maybe with medicine here, this is your doctor or a psychologist, psychiatrist, someone like that. This person is all about the grind. So they're about working, they're about hard work, but not about overworking yourself here. So it's almost like this person is all about, completing their to-do list. They are sort of very focused on doing the work. They like to do their work, but they also like to be very conscious about when it's time to take a time off. So they do like to focus on the balance when it comes to that. This person is all about lists and sort of being very organized, having to-do lists. For example, this is this person's bread and butter. They really like to do to-do lists. They really like to have that little check out energy, that they get to check things. This person also does like change, so there is a strong feeling of change that's connected to them as well. And another thing here is this person is quite confident. They're confident about what they do. They're confident about their knowledge and about their habits in general. All right, so now moving on to the first house, the Aries. This is the planetary ruler Mars and zodiac ruler Aries. This is the realm of the self here. And what we have with first house here is the energy of expression. This person is someone who likes to be in the spotlight. This is a person who likes to connect with other people a lot. They like to have attention on them. This is a very creative person as well. They're like someone who likes to maybe talk, or just someone who likes to connect with people a lot. They're all about interaction here. They might be a naturally extroverted person, doesn't have to be, of course, but this is the type of energy that they are sort of giving out. They like to talk. This is the type of person you're going to recognize by talking. Okay, and by being in the spotlight. It's not like they take up the spotlight too much and not involve others, but this is the type of person who is going to just, sort of get the ball rolling for other people. They like attention. They like to bring new attention to different things. Again, environmental issues, for example, might be a thing for some of you that this person brings in. What else? What else is coming through here? This is a creative person, but sort of underneath it all. It's not like this is an artist, but they are sort of creative in the subconscious, if that makes sense. They're not going to be the artistic type who does that for a living, but this person is overall a very creative person, is what I want to say with the first house here. Then we have the 10th house underneath the deck as the bottom deck energy, which is the realm of status. So this is ruled by Capricorn and Saturn here, and it's all about work again. So the house type is work, and this one has to do with career, status, destiny, promotion, and social roles. So I feel like this person through work. Most of you are going to know this person through work. We have Capricorn here on the bottom of the deck. So this person is someone who is very much about focusing on career and focusing on status. It's almost like they really like their job. Their ability to complete large goals is one of their strong suits here, or big goals. This person is someone who likes to come into the spotlight at work especially. So, and they like to get recognition for what they're good at. Maybe this person even won a couple of awards, for example, by being very good at their job. That's definitely coming through for some of you, that they got an award or something that's like a recognition of their excellence here. This is a person who is also quite determined, hardworking, logical, focused, definitely, and someone who does have a lot of respect currently in their field. Also someone who can be a little bit insecure at times. So this underlying drive of theirs can come from a place of insecurity at times. Not for all of you, but for some of you, that's going to resonate. All right, so let's see what else wants to come through for this person. For group number 1, please, Spirit. Who is this person? We have exhaustion. So yeah, they might be working themselves a lot. We have change. I feel like they are beginning to change the aspect of themselves that has been exhausted. Maybe they have exhausted themselves due to work. They have overworked themselves, maybe in want of this recognition. Okay, so then we have here the understanding energy. And underneath this one, we have suppression. Okay, so strong energy, we have suppression in reverse. Sorry about that. So we have exhaustion and change. So this person is about shifting their exhaustion at the moment. I feel like, yeah, they have been overworking themselves a lot, or they have been working really, really hard towards a goal, towards something, towards a social status, or towards just something, a large goal that they wanted to uncover, that they wanted to build up to. And they have realized that this has just been causing them a lot of strife. It has been worthwhile. They're definitely recognizing that. But right now, recently, it has caused them more bad than good. So they're recognizing that, and in line with that, they are willing to invite more change into their lives. So a more sort of conscious space of being. They want to focus more on meditation. It feels like this person, maybe that's how you're going to recognize who this is. And this person is all about understanding other people. They're quite a people person. They like to listen to others. Like when it comes to being in the spotlight in regards to their work environment, yes, they like to be the one who is sharing things, one who is, the main person everyone focuses on. But overall, this is also the type of person who does like to listen to other people. This is the type of person who is very understanding, who likes to connect emotionally with others, who is very understanding of other people's emotions, who doesn't want there to be any suppression when it comes to them or to other people's just connection. This is the type of person who is going to be like, okay, tell me what's going on. Let's resolve this together. I'm here for you. I got your back. So they're all about connection as well. I feel like this is a very open person. They're definitely inviting other people to share their life world with them, to share their views of the life and the world with them. And they are very, very open to just hearing that, learning from others, and being a better person, for others and for themselves here. So they're learning about growing. They want to grow, they want to develop. But here with suppression, we also have this wish to just not have to work so hard anymore. We not have to struggle so hard anymore. I definitely know this type of person in my life in regards to this, just this energy of exhaustion and change. Maybe that's also a theme that we're going through as a collective, we're realizing that so many things are not good anymore for us. So many things such as the hustle culture, it's all about just that grind, which is not so good for us anymore, of where we are headed as a community, as, just this energy, this collective energy on earth. It's not good for the earth. It's not good for us as we are part of the earth. So this might be something that this person is realizing as well. So it's all sort of connected to them, life, nature, their own life, and how we are living as a community here. Then we have trust. I feel like this came through reverse. So it feels like this person might be someone who struggles with trusting others, or struggles with just completely sharing themselves. Completely sharing and being reliant on other people is what's coming through here with trust reversed. So they might be struggling with just being open enough to others to initiate that connection, which might have led to their exhaustion here. But again, this is the energy that's shifting, that's changing for them at this time. This is shifting. And we have a person who is focused on experiencing life, experiencing the world. They are quite a physical person. We have adventure here on the bottom of the deck as well. So it's all about experiencing the physical with this energy, but also being very curious about the world. They are someone who is spiritually curious as well, but not, in your usual fashion. This is the type of person who likes to look at their experience, who likes to think about it, who likes to maybe research it a little bit, who just likes to look at existence in general, from a very sort of tuned in perspective. So yeah, this is someone who likes to think about concepts from Buddhism, for example. This is someone who likes to think about the existence just in terms of what it means for us to be on this earth, and how to live one's life. Basically, this is something that they do, let's say, want to think about often, want to talk about with others often. This is the type of person who is a little bit philosophical in nature. They like to get that philosophical themes going for themselves and for others. All right, so it's time to look at the sack. So what does the sack want to say to us? So I would just invite you to tune into this energy as I'm like shuffling around the keywords over here a little bit, just to get that energy going for us. Just going to put these close. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle around a bit, focus your energy on this sack here. We're going to see what comes through for us. So group number 1, please, Spirit, for the people watching, for the people connecting. Thank you. Alrighty, so let's first of all look at the keywords. So we have mother. This person might be someone's mother, blatantly obvious, but also this person does convey a lot of nurturing qualities, even though they're very focused sort of like on career. This is a very nurturing, supportive person. We have contrast here, which is interesting. I feel like this person might be presenting some contrast to you, or this person might be triggering you in some manner, just allowing you to recognize the contrasting qualities between yourself and them, and maybe things that you have denied, repressed, and disowned about yourself here. We have writing. So this person is into writing. Maybe they are a journalist. Like for some of you, I'm getting that. Maybe they're into just writing poetry, writing stories, or maybe they even write articles. For example, this person is into medicine. You might also be writing articles about that, or just, doctor's notes. That's also writing. So there's something that has to do with writing in this connection, in this situation with your person. This is someone who is very, very bright, also, both mentally but also, in personality. There's someone who lights up the room. This person is like a beacon of light. When they step into the room, they sort of make it happier, they make it better. They bring into a very open, sun-like energy, they bring confidence, they bring love, they bring that abundant quality with them. They also bring a lot of joy with them wherever they go, a lot of happiness, sort of they cheer people up is what's coming through here. They make people feel better about themselves. Then we have an artist, very interesting. I did tell you that this person is creative, but that they are not, blatantly creative when it comes to just being an artist of some kind. So it's interesting that we have the 4th anagram, artist. Maybe they have a wing with number 4, so 5 with 4 is something that I am feeling here. So 5 anagram wings, 4, for example. So that would mean this person is quite, smart-ish, but still artistic, still having that drive towards artistry here. This is someone who is also quite a romantic soul. All right, so this is a romantic person as well here. And next we have the explorer archetype. Yeah, definitely here with this experiencing and with adventure, that definitely resonates strongly. So we have explorer. This person is into freedom, spiritual things, journals maybe for some of you, and soul. That's what they're connected to. So this is a type of person who is a seeker. I'm hoping it's visible. So this is a person who is a seeker. They can be an iconoclastic. So someone who is sort of smashing the rules of what has been built up until now, and sort of bringing new issues to the surface with that sort of eco-conscious vibe. That's definitely something that I'm picking up strongly for them. They're quite a wanderer at times, and they have a little bit of pilgrim-like energy, so that sort of exploration is strong with this person. Sort of being places, moving to places, recognizing places. They might also really like traveling here as well. All right, so let's look at the initials. So this might be yours or theirs initial, or something that's related to your situations here. So we have number O. Owen, wow, I don't know why. Restaurant is what's coming through with this R. Reserved. We have ukulele. Maybe this person likes to listen to like upbeat ukulele music. Unknown. Also one of a kind is what's coming through for them. We have another you matter. So this person might be also like a very like type of life coach type of person. It doesn't have to be that that's their bread and butter, but it's just this person is like, what do you want? How do you want to build things? You know, they're sort of entrepreneurial a little bit in spirit. Then we have C, caring, carefree. We have M, Matthias is coming through, Matthew as well, math, material, world, materialistic. So it's something about this person that's also, you know, letting you know that they're a little bit materialistic, or they just like pretty things in general. This person likes to have pretty things, something that's pointing towards status, but it's not like they want that because of status. They just like pretty things. They make them feel good. It's something that this person just vibes with, you know, having a pretty watch or a car, you know, or something like that, something that's more classy, but not too much, you know, not overdoing it. And then we have H here. We have gratitude here. H is, in Slovenian we say hvala, which is a thank you. So that's what I'm getting with this H here. So to me, this feels like this person is very grateful to you. They're very grateful to the world. They're someone who is overall just a very joyful person. As said before, they're very grateful. That's the type of energy that they bring towards the world, to be grateful for it. And then we have V, velocity. Okay, interesting. Vigorous. Victory. So Victoria, Victor, Vincent. Wow, interesting. I'm getting vinegar as well. I don't know why. Valeria, for example, here as well. Valencia. I don't know why that's coming through. Maybe some of you are from Italy or plan on moving towards Italy, or this person is just all about Italy. They like Italy. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. Beautiful group number 1. Thank you so much for connecting with me, for sharing your energy. It's been a pleasure reading for you today. If you want to book a personal tarot reading with me, all the information about that is in the description box below this video, so make sure to check that out. You can check out the prices on my website and all the rest of the information about the readings that I offer over on my website. The link to that is in the description box below this video. So thank you so much for connecting. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more videos. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you again in another one of the videos. Bye. Have a beautiful day. Bye. Mwah. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you picked this origami yellow flower, this is going to be your reading for who has a crush on you. So we're going to be checking into your person's personality, who they are, where you might be connected with them, with this arcane of astrology first of all. Then we're going to be using some tarot, and lastly we're going to be using this little message sack to get you guys some keywords and to get you guys some initials, to give you a better idea just overall where this person might be located or what are their initials. So let's get into it. For group number 2, please, Spirit, here. Let's see who has a crush on group number 2. We have ascendant energy. Interesting. So ascendant. Let's see what else comes through for us. Let me just move this here a little bit. Okay, so ascendant energy. Wow. What else, Spirit, please? What else? Okay, we have Scorpio energy. Interesting. Scorpio, very much a connected like pattern of coloring here. So let's see what else. Group number 2, who has a crush on them, Spirit? Thank you. We have solar eclipse. Interesting. So solar eclipse for you guys. Who has a crush on group number 2, please, Spirit? Who has a crush on them? Wow. Too many cards. Too many cards. Let's take this one. We have Psyche. Interesting. Wow. This is an interesting energy here. I'm really bothered by the way that this rose is here. This flower is here. So I'm just going to move it a little bit like that to give you guys just more space here, because we are going to be getting another card. One more card, please. Spirit here for group number 2, please. Who has a crush on them? Who has a crush on group number 2? This one. Okay, this one. Sagittarius. Interesting. Cute energy. Sagittarius, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sagittarius. Hi. And we have the first quarter moon here on the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's jump into it. First of all, we have here the ascendant energy. So what does the ascendant energy even mean, you guys? So this is basically about being your authentic self. So what is coming through here is this person is either letting you know or connecting you more with your authentic self, with who you are, or with the mask that you have been wearing for so long. So it feels like this person is uncovering new aspects of you. This person is also all about the journey, all about the journey of life. So they are quite adventurous. I feel like they're a very non-judgmental type of person. This person is all about life and what type of way that you look at it. So it's almost like the glass energy from the alchemy. It's like the glass through which you look at your life. Is your life muddy? Is your life like a little bit polished? Is it very clear? Is it rose colored? Is it dark colored? You know, what type of horizon are you looking at your life from? I feel like this person is quite philosophical in nature. They feel like they like to ask deeper questions, especially with Scorpio and with Sagittarius being here in Psyche, also solar eclipse. Now, all of this is pointing towards this person being quite deep, being not so blatantly spiritual, but being like they like to ask deeper questions. They like to have fun in life. This person is really all about expressing themselves and just recognizing the way that you're influencing your life with your perception. Okay, so that's like their main focus here is what's coming through. We don't have any houses here, which is interesting, but that's definitely strongly coming through here. The interactions are strongly focused on this person, or this person is strongly focused on interactions with other people and what other people think of them, what other people think of you, how we are seen by others, and how we interact with the world is what this person is all about. They like to think about that, is what's coming through here. Almost like putting your energy into personal development. It feels like this person is into personal development, can be a coach of some kind even, or just this person likes to look at videos that are about personal development, you know, life coaches and things like that. They like to be connected with those energies. Right now it's Scorpio here. With Scorpio we have a little bit of a deeper, like heavy feeling, very deep feeling type of energy. With Scorpio here, this is the energy of death and rebirth as well. So new cycles beginning. Interesting, we have the first quarter moon here, we have solar eclipse here. So new cycles beginning for you guys. It's quite a mystical sign. It's a mystical energy. So this person can be quite mysterious. They are a little bit you know, primal in nature, if that's what makes sense for you. Sort of feeling things very deeply. This person is about feeling deeply passion, feeling deeply love, feeling deeply anger, feeling deep all of their emotions. So these are basically all the energies that Scorpio doesn't have the ability to fully repress or to dole out in manageable doses, because this person that you are thinking of, or that you know has a crush on you here, they are someone who is very, very intense. Scorpio is also the sign most closely associated with death, due to her time of the year being connected to Halloween, and because she is ruled by Pluto, of course. So this allows Scorpio here to handle the heavy parts of life, but she does flounder in the day-to-day and more light-hearted areas. All right, so that's something that can let you know what this person is a little bit better. They might maybe struggle to take the first step sometimes in changing their lives, but that's also something that this person is into because of the self-help, self-development, or personal development sphere that they are into. So they're all about omens as well, sort of having a very good intuition, this person. They're all about transformation and shifting themselves, becoming better, learning more about themselves, and just getting better and better and better. Let's see now, what does it mean, the solar eclipse here? So Spirit, please, the solar eclipse energy. The solar eclipse here is about basically the new moon energy. So it's something new that's coming in, something new that's being uncovered. Sort of, it carries the same potential for opportunity as the regular new moon, but it does come with like this warning, let's call it, that you will reap 3 times what you sow. So go forward with a clear purpose. So this person is all about maybe waiting sometimes before they have like a clear knowing, a clear sign that this is the time to take action, that this is the time to take all on their purpose, or to just go for their own purpose. This person is someone who's very purpose oriented. They want to have something that's very meaningful for them to go on and to live their life in a new space in their life. Like something new is opening up for them. Maybe they changed jobs. Maybe that's how you came into contact with this person. Maybe they changed something in their daily life. Maybe they're learning to sort of open up more, discover new things about their authenticity here, which is sort of landing into this energy of you getting to know them more. This is like a new energy, learning about new things, sort of new energies coming into the other person's life and being open to that. All right, so next we have here Psyche. This is interesting. This is the asteroid that has to do with the goddess, okay? So this is all about symbols such as roses, poetry, wildflowers, and butterflies. Maybe that is a sign for some of you. But this type of energy, the characteristics that this card deals with, the goddess, this is all about passion. It's all about empathy. So Psyche was a mortal who became the goddess of the soul after her marriage to Eros, okay? And it's almost like, you know, Psyche represents our psychic abilities and sensitivities to those around us. So it's almost like this person has, again, a very good intuition here, with Sagittarius also being here. They're a very expansive energy. So having experience such as being mortal and a goddess with this card, so Psyche here has a special understanding of what goes on in our minds and our souls. And this is what this person also shares. So it's Psyche's placement in our natal chart, which also determines how we look for a soulmate connection with other people. All right, so this is very, very interesting. This card deals with sensitivity, deals with psychic awareness, deals with beauty, kindness, but also it's very, very connected to love and finding the person that you love. It feels like the empathic side of this person is very strong. They might sometimes, you know, be minding other people's business a lot more than is desired at times. That's just something that might let you know about this person, but overall they are quite a counselor type of energy. You know, they like to listen to other people, and also their intuition is really, really high. Like this person might have just hints of intuitive guidance that they are really following. They really know what is good for them. They have the gift of sensitivity that also allows them to turn even the worst feelings into beauty and positivity. So this person is overall very, very positive, very optimistic. They feel like they have good luck going for them as well here with this Sagittarius energy. But overall, this person is also super kind and also very much, you know, they might be very beautiful or very striking in some manner. Or just, you know, they are someone who also recognizes beauty in life to a very nice extent. It's almost like refreshing to other people. Okay, then we have Sagittarius here. Sagittarius, the archer element. So this is the drive to understand. This person is wanting to know, they want to understand, they want to learn. This card is also about just being very intelligent, having a keen interest in things that are intellectual but also physical. You know, this person does not shy away from being physical and moving their body. This is a person who's also very, very adaptable, all right? So they're all about exploring everything that comes their way. This is the type of person who's like a lifelong student, a lifelong learner. They like to know things, they like to connect with things, they're very optimistic, they know things are going to work out for them, that everything happens for a reason. So they are also someone who's very committed, someone who might be into religion or just learning about religion or spirituality. They're in someone who is always like searching, always wanting things, always getting to know new things. They are someone who's also quite very dynamic, you know, a dynamic person. They might sometimes get like irritable about certain things, especially if you let them know that they can't possibly know everything in this lifetime. Like a Sagittarius person is going to get upset with you about that. Like, speaking from experience, I'm a Sagittarius sun, and I get super upset with people when they tell me like, yeah, you can't know everything, or you can't learn everything in this lifetime. I'm like, no, F you, you know, shut up. But in a more kind way with Psyche here. So I'm quite vibing with this energy of this person here, to be quite honest with you guys. So yeah, what else? Sagittarius might be also someone who is into multiple commitments at the same time, which might spread them thin a little bit. So this person is someone who's very knowledgeable, very good with things, but they also happen to have like dip their toes into or want to swim into many different lakes, which is sometimes difficult unless you have a time turner, you know, that allows you to be in multiple places at once. This is not something that's doable for your person, and that might maybe frustrate them a little bit. But also they have a very adaptable energy, so they're good with sort of shifting quickly from one thing to the other, sort of like jumping in this sea, jumping in that lake, dipping their toes in that little muddy water over there, you know. That's what they're doing. So yeah, that's what this is all about. I completely forgot we have the first quarter moon as well here. I just wanted to move on to something else immediately. So first quarter moon, this one is all about growth. So what Spirit wants to tell you is that person is growing at this time. They're getting stronger intuition. So this is all about your intuition getting stronger. This card, placing trust in yourself, that is sort of paramount to reaching the next stage in your life. So it feels like this person is currently learning about self-trust more. They're putting a lot more trust in themselves. So they're developing self-esteem, they're empowering themselves, and they're just learning to trust their intuition a lot more. This might be something that this person has struggled with in the past. So that's also something that you might know them by. And then we have the 12th house, which is interesting. This is like the crisis, depression, illusion that's on the bottom of the deck, which is also dealing with karma, privacy, secrets, and so on. So it might be an intense time for this person at this time. Maybe they have to let go of something to bring in something new, you know, letting go of one aspect of their life, or completely switching up their life here to live a more authentic way of being. Well, this has been like a really long reading already, so let's look at the tarot really quickly now for group number 2. Please, Spirit, what else can we know about this person? They are into consciousness. Yes, this person is all about just dealing with philosophical text, spiritual text. As said, they are someone who is into practice, but also into an intellectual understanding of things. There's someone who's mystical or likes to dive deep. They might also be someone who is into just reading Osho, for example, or Buddhistic texts, you know, just those really, really old texts of spirituality or spiritual awakening, you know, the ancient teachers, ancient texts. This person might be even into Sanskrit for some of you, or into Buddha, into Hinduistic, Buddhistic traditions very, very strongly. I feel like both practically and also intellectually, they feel like they are a great learner of religion in general. It's not like they are in a religion themselves, but they do trust the type of religions that conform also to their practice. So this is basically the type of person you should be looking for. Very knowledgeable, but also someone who does practice what they preach or what they read. So let's see, going with the flow. Yes, this person is someone who is very open, someone who is very committed to spirit, someone who is very committed to going with what feels right. They're committed to self-love overall and committed to integration. So this is the type of person who is overall just going to be very like chill, but at the same time very knowledgeable. Okay, chill is a wrong thing to say with Scorpio being here, but I mean, it's an interesting like contrast to this, because I do feel them as like quite relaxed, but then at the same time they have that emotionality, that passion, that drive, that almost like primal force of the Scorpio here, you know. So they feel things very, very deeply. There's someone who's very deep, someone who experiences things on a super deep level. But at the same time, they are someone who is quite like easygoing in some manner, like not in all manners. Like in regards to some things, they're going to be quite upset and quite strong-willed with Scorpio here. But at the same time, you know, they are quite easygoing usually when it comes to life. So let's see what else. Spirit. They also like being in water. Overall, this person is very connected to source, whether they know it or not. With both of these being through, they're a very good communicator as well with the Ace of Swords. They're very good at telling you what exactly it is that they are wanting, or they are currently learning to connect with that energy more. So let's see what else, Spirit. We have here guilt reversed. So it feels like this person might have struggled with guilt or with shame in the past, and they are now in the process of letting go of this energy, letting go of what they were not, and sort of accepting what they are here with Ascendant being here. So it feels like this person is on a self-healing journey, on a self-empowerment journey, like aren't we all? But it feels like this person is here to really shake things up for themselves, to really step into their authentic being. We have the Rebel here. This is the energy of the Emperor, you know. So the energy of the Emperor is about sort of standing up for yourself, taking control of your life. But with Rebel being here, it's all about, you know, just being in your authentic expression, in your authentic being. This is Aries energy. So this person is really learning to step into their own shoes and to take charge of their life, to begin that energy, to move that energy forward. But they're also, you know, someone who is the energy of the eagle, someone who likes to have an observer perspective, someone who likes to look at things top down and just understand it all, and then also live that, you know, live their life in the down, in the 3D, but also have like a 5D, 7D, 11D perspective of what's going on underneath. This person might be connected with light language as well and have like starseed origins for some of you, or they might be just aware of that energy, that exists. We have completion. And yeah, that's just wonderful. Completion is the World card. So it feels like this person has reached like the full cycle currently of their own being, and they are basically in the process of putting the puzzle pieces together. It feels like this person might have gone through a difficult time recently, so that's something that you might be connecting to them. They might be someone who has been searching for themselves recently, and now they feel like they have reached some type of completion with this energy. You know, they have uncovered aspects of themselves that are more authentic to them. What else? This person is all about also solving puzzles. They like mind games, they like puzzle solving, they like to dive deep into things. It feels like this is a deep diver type of energy. Shout out to Ralph Smart, or Ralph Smart connectors here. But yeah, you know, it's just that energy of diving deep, going deep, understanding things. It's like that mix of Scorpio and Sagittarius, that's just expanding that connection to the unknown, expanding that connection to the mystical, to the arts of mysticism. Okay, so let's focus up on this little sack here. So I'm going to be pulling out initials and pulling out like these keywords, things that might be connected to your person, things that might let you know what this person is all about, or just might give you hints about who this is a little bit better. So I would like you to just focus up on this sack over here as I am shuffling things around and getting you things. So focus up. Spirit, please, for group number 2. For group number 2, we have yoga here, okay? Yoga. So many initials, but so many things here coming through also. So yeah, this person is into yoga practically and spiritually, learning, teaching, maybe for some of you. We have expansion, yeah, definitely about expansion, always learning, always into trying to understand new things about themselves, about the world here. Strong Sagittarius energy, strong Uranus. No, not Uranus, but Jupiter energy there. We have solar plexus. This person is all about getting into that solar plexus energy, being confident and expressing that to the outside. As said before with the ascendant, you know, they're all about building up that momentum for themselves right now. We have the earth, Gaia. So yeah, this person is quite environmentally conscious as well. They are into just trying to understand the earth's processes, being there for the earth. This person really just thrives on connection, being connected to other people, being connected to the earth, being a part of nature, feeling like they truly are a part of love. Love with Psyche here is something that's very strong, because love is to take something as a part of yourself in its essence, you know. So this person is all about creating intimacy with, you know, nature, with plants, with animals, with people, with whoever they encounter, with anything that they encounter, even with things, you know, such as this table. This person is all about sort of connecting, feeling into things very, very deeply, almost like on a very conscious, very almost like mystical, again, spiritual level. Okay, so then we have motivator here, number 3 anagram. Motivator, this is all about performance. This is making me think of the character Ted Lasso from the Ted Lasso TV show. I recently started watching that one. This is like the motivator, like the coach type of energy. Do you need a pick-up talk? You know, I'm going to give you one without you even asking for it. That's the type of person that I'm picking up here with that. And we have loyalist. So someone who's very, very loyal, but also someone who's a little bit of like a questioner of things. We have that rebel energy here. It's not like they are going to be an iconoclastic person, reformer energy, but this is someone who does question things a couple of times. You know, is this good? Is this something that we are wanting? Is this something that's coming, that's allowing us to come towards what it is that we are wanting? Okay, so let's look at your initials here, you guys. We have B coming through. What else? We have H coming through. These can be your initials, it can be their initials. We have O. This is probably going to be their initials, so sorry about that. But if you're looking for any type of confirmation, it can be also your initials here. We have L, like their last, middle name or their first name, for example. It also might be something that's connecting you to them, something like a building or a book or something that's calling you A here. No, something that's letting you know or giving you a hunch about who this person might be. This is N. We have V coming through for you guys for group number 2. So thank you so much for connecting with me. Thank you for sharing your energy, group number 2. This has been super fun reading for you into this person, connecting with this energy. Let me know if you know who this is in the description box. Not in the description box, but in the comment section below this video. Let me know who this person is, if you have a hunch about who this is. If you're looking for a personal tarot reading, or if you would want one, all the information can be found in the description box below this video. Make sure to check that out. I have also some links posted in the comment section, so in the pinned comment where the timestamps are. If you're looking to get more information, I have a lot of information on my website, so make sure to check that out if you're interested in booking tarot readings with me. Other than that, just sending you so much love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you feel like sharing something with our beautiful community. And I'm sending you so much love. Looking forward to connecting with you soon in another video. Bye. Mwah. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you picked this lavender purple colored origami flower, this is going to be a reading for who has a crush on you. All right, so we're going to start off this reading by getting into the psychology and just the characteristics of this person and where you might get to know them from, where you might know them from, and so on, with this Arcana of Astrology deck. Then we're going to be checking into a bit more about them, who they are as a person with the tarot, and lastly we're going to be using the cute little like sack thingy just to get you messages, keywords, and initials about your person, so you get to know who they are even better. So let's check into this. Let's see, Spirit, please, for group number 3 here. Who has a crush on group number 3? So Spirit, please, who has a crush on group number 3 today? Who has a crush on group number 3? We have the 3rd house. Interesting, cute energy here, 3rd house energy. Let's see what else comes through for group number 3 who has a crush on them. We have Vesta. Oh wow, this is also very beautiful energy, Vesta energy, the Vesta asteroid. So 3rd house, Vesta. Let's see what else. Spirit, for group number 3 who has a crush on them. We have here, okay, we have Aries. And we have the waning crescent moon, waning crescent and Aries energy coming through. And lastly, let's get you one last card here for group number 3, please, Spirit. Who has a crush on group number 3, please? Okay, we have Mars. Okay, Mars, Aries. Very strong. This is an Aries person, you guys, or the 1st house Aries person. Just blatantly strong. We have Pluto on the bottom of the deck as well. So that's interesting. That's all in all a very interesting energy. So let's see, what is this person all about? So starting off, first of all, with the 3rd house. The 3rd house is all about communication. So this is the realm of communication ruled by Gemini energy and Mercury here. This person is quite social, I'm getting for you guys, and they're also a very good communicator. They might be working around communication in some manner, transmuting information, giving information off to people, so like a lecturer, for example, for some of you. This person is also very good when it comes to just intellectual matters. And they're very good at communicating the thoughts to those around them, especially to their friends and family. This person is also someone who is very good with analyzing problems and logical reasoning skills. Okay, this is also someone who's quite determined, but someone who might sometimes experience delays, especially in terms of just transportation. It feels like this person might be late a lot, or they might be like 2 minutes, 5 minutes late to when you agree to meet up. Just for some of you here, because the Mercury here is ruled by transportation, and sometimes that also involves just problems and delays. This person is all about just taking short little trips and having fun together on those trips here, it feels like. What else? There are sometimes a few setbacks, with this person, especially when it comes to just transportation, like cars breaking down, for example, or sending the wrong email to the boss, or having some disagreements with your loved ones. That's something that's also, ruled by the 3rd house, the realm of communication. So there is sometimes a glitch in communication, but it feels like this person is very good at listening. They're very good at transmuting any type of problem that might come their way in regards to communication or transportation here. Yes, this person is quite good when it comes to communication and apologizing. Okay, they have that accountability. They admit guilt if they screwed up something, and overall, they're a very good listener. I have to say, they like to listen to other people. They like to hear every single side of the coin. It's not like this person is just going to go with what they think is best. There's someone who is, going to look at every single issue, every single perspective to really understand what's going on. Then we have here the Vesta. This is the Keeper asteroid. So the Vesta here is a very nurturing energy. It's about warmth. So this person does convey a lot of warm energy. They're very focused as well, and very devoted to those that they love, those who they are together with. So family, friends, the family they make along the way, but also the family they're born into. There's someone who's very tending to other people as well here, very devoted, and sometimes they might even be a little bit in that sacrificing yourself for others type of energy. Not always, but for sometimes it's strong with them, like almost like a little bit of a martyr energy. I'm going to sacrifice myself so that everyone else has a good time as well. What else? They have certain sparks of inspiration, sometimes with the fire being a symbol of this one as well. So what else, Spirit? Anything else here with Vesta? Vesta grants us the gift of focus, Spirit is saying. So yeah, everything is falling into place and will continue to do so as long as we stay genuine in our desires. And this is what this person lives by. All right. So they are about creating a perfect home, but also trusting, also being in just a very optimistic energy. Also with Aries being here, this is quite an optimistic energy. So waning crescent moon is our next stop. Waning crescent moon, you guys. So this is about things ending or things shifting. It's about rest and recuperation. So what's coming through here is this person is currently maybe taking a step back from their life or how they used to live it to doing something new here. It's almost like this card. This is the energy that something is the final step in the cycle, and nothing more can be done in this moment. You just need to wait it out. So it feels like this person can be quite patient with this energy. They can be quite good at doing the work, but then letting it go to see what happens. They're not someone who is going to cling on to things very, very strongly. They are very good at preparations, but they do understand, I feel like, because of this third house, that things sometimes do take their own toll, and things sometimes don't work out, such as there are certain delays sometimes, and that's okay. So it feels like this person is very much, do the work, then step back. The only place of serenity is there for them. So it feels like they're very good when it comes to just doing the things and taking charge, but then when it's time to just let it go and surrender, they are very good at diving deep into that energy as well. So then we have here Aries energy. With Aries here, this is the fire sign cardinal energy. This is the first sign of the zodiac, and when basically Aries arrives, this is a strong desire to be independent and self-possessed, which is something I feel like this person expresses very strongly as well. This person is definitely not the type of person to just sit back and let others run the show. While this can be beneficial in so many ways and situations, sometimes this person can push his way into subjects he or she or they aren't very experienced in. So this person, what they're doing is they're learning to balance enthusiasm with a healthy dose of patience, which is something they are good at, I'm feeling, but also something they are currently developing. So this person is quite intense. They are quite the type of person who has a call to action often, so they're very action oriented. They are someone who has a spark often, and it is their job to turn it into a fire. So they can be quite creative and then sort of turn that into a fire. That's also good and detrimental to them sometimes. But we have strong perseverance here. This person is all about, just doing the grind, doing the work, trusting that it's all going to work out. They are a strong, independent person, okay? And they are someone who is very enthusiastic about things, but sometimes can also be a little bit bossy. Overall, they're someone who is very action-oriented, someone who's all about doing things, you know, and approaching new opportunities with strong bursts of energy, and basically also enjoying these moments. But at the same time, they also are the type of person who enjoys the quiet moments. You know, they are the type of person who really enjoys the times of rest and rejuvenation, because life is about to be anything but later on. So I feel like this person is also someone who is all about understanding cycles in life as well. So understanding that sometimes, you know, you have the time of rest and rejuvenation. Sometimes you have to have that drive to just build something, but then, you know, it's the cycle. It's always the cycle. With the moon, I feel like this person's got that moon energy down. They have that balance down. Okay, with the Mars, this might be someone who is a leader, okay? So not for all of you, but for some of you, this might even be your boss or someone who is in a leadership position in your life right now, because the Mars is like the archetype of the leader is here. So Mars is the divine masculine and ruler of fiery Aries, of course, which makes him the opposing force of gentle Venus, which is the divine feminine energy. All right, this card, this person has a more outward energy, obviously, and thrives on conquering everything in his path when it's time to take action here with Aries. This type of person is the planet of, you know, sort of represented here with the planet of war. And it's all about like endurance, as I said before, with Aries coming through. It's all about endurance, the energy we expend to get things done, and the ability to reach the goals of our ego. So what it is that we are wanting are strong in this person. It almost feels like, you know, the force is strong with this person, but instead of force, we could say the endurance is strong within this person. The endurance to reach our earthly goals, you know, is strong with this person. They sometimes might come through as having a little bit of a temper as well. That's that Martian influence, you know, and I feel like this person is learning to channel their like masculine anger into something more positive, something very productive in their lives. They have a strong fiery energy sometimes as well, and they have to work at being assertive and not let people walk all over them, is what's coming through with this person. But I feel like they don't struggle with that too much. Sometimes they might have that ability or that energy, but overall they're very good when it comes to just asserting their own needs and goals. So what is the overall message of this card? What is this person like? They can be quite like aggressive in that masculine fashion, getting things done. Endurance is big here. Divine masculine energy, so holding space, holding the room, holding the energy for someone else is big here. We have bravery, which is a strong element of this person, really being brave enough to do what it is that needs to be done. Force, energy, temper, and assertiveness is big in this as well. Okay, so this person might also be someone who puts on a brave face even if inside they're feeling terrified, and they understand that strength comes in many different forms. So it's not just, you know, being strong physically, it's also being strong emotionally and portraying that to others, being there for others. Yeah, like being there for others, accepting others. And then we have here the Pluto. So with Pluto being here, it feels like this person might have gone through difficult times recently. Dark night of the soul, or just something, a little bit of an upheaval in their life recently. This feels like resurrection type of energy that they have been into. So if this is giving you any type of clue who this person is, this is just the indication that, yeah, you're right. We have a change here, destruction, occult, and the underworld. So yeah, that's strong, like phoenix energy, diving to the underworld and then coming back to life from the ashes, sort of being reborn type of energy is strong here. It's about the inevitability of life cycles that this person is understanding here as well. Okay, so they might have gone through an upheaval, as said, recently. So now let's look at what the tarot wants to say to you guys. What's the tarot all about? What does tarot want to communicate about this person? Who is this? Spirit, please. For group number 3, who's this person? Who has a crush on them? Thank you. We have silence. Wow, interesting, strong card. This is a person who is receptive. Interesting. They're receptive to the universe, to life's cycles, to what needs to be done. As said before, I'm just repeating myself. They're intuitive. It feels like with this card, they're very, very intuitive. They know when it's time to take action. They know when it's time to step back and rest, rejuvenate, not do anything. They know that sometimes delays are a part of life, and that delays are also very important to show us our path. That delays are sometimes like divine guidance for this person. Something about delays might be similar to this, or just apparent to this person with you. We have the dream. This is the 6 of Cups. It feels like this person knows you, or you two have known each other for a long time, or just maybe this is a childhood friend for some of you. Maybe it feels like they are a home to you. Maybe this is a soulmate to you, even here with Vesta being here, strong soulmate or twin flame even for some of you with this card. I feel like this person does daydream about you a lot. They're a very dreamy person. There's someone who wants to have an ideal life with you here. There's someone who's very focused on you. There's someone who's very endurance focused. So there's someone who's going to get you, They're not someone who's going to back down with both of these energies. They're just, they are appreciating delays. They know that sometimes things take time. They realize that, they learned that in their life, but also there's someone who is very, very focused. And we have the source here, which is the energy of the Ace of Wands. So it feels like this person is someone who has very strong sexual desire towards you as well, with Mars being here, with Aries being here. This is a very fiery person. This is someone who is very, very passionate, very sensual also, but also someone who is very much into like spiritual awakening and things like that. So spirituality is huge with this person, and it feels like they have gone through some type of an upheaval with Pluto, which led them to just re-experience their spirituality recently, to learn new things about their spirituality recently here with Source. So you might be aware of who this is, might not, but this person is someone who has gone through quite an awakening recently in their lives, which also led them more to you, which led them to re-experience this connection deeper and led them to realize that you are the one for them here. So let's see what else. So you're like the dream for this person. Let's see what else. Spirit, please, for group number 3, who has a crush on them. Like your soulmate has a crush on you, Spirit is saying. Your soulmate, yeah, and they're currently on a hiatus. Like with this Hermit, they're currently taking some time off, but they are overall knowing that this is necessary for your connection to be able to then come together again. I feel like this person is for most of you just like your soulmate or sacred union type of person. Like we have the source here, we have the dreamer. So this is just, both of these are super beautiful energies of someone really, really connecting with you. Someone knowing this, someone also manifesting this connection from a spiritual perspective. But they are someone who does love a good celebration. They like to have fun. Just it feels like right now they're in the cycle where they are separating themselves a little bit. They are finding their own light here. They're finding their own masculinity, I'm getting here. Even if they are female, it doesn't matter what gender you are, whatever you are, we all hold the feminine, divine, masculine energy polarities within ourselves. And they are rediscovering their divine masculine polarity right now. But also this is the type of person who likes fun, who likes celebration, who likes, I don't know, just to go outside and have fun. So I feel like they are very optimistic right now that this is going to pass, nothing lasts forever. They're just living through their day-to-day right now with this ordinariness coming through sort of living through their life, knowing that it's all going to come together with this 10 of Cups with harmony. So it's all going to be harmonious, all it's going to come together, and this isolation is going to be over for them very, very quickly. So yeah, they're very optimistic type of person. What else, Spirit? Very jovial, you know. They're a joyful person. They like to have fun. They're joyful. They like to just amuse everyone also, you know. When they are around other people, they like to amuse them, and they like to see other people have fun with them. So now it's time for the sack energy. So we are going to be getting a couple of initials out of this little sack and some of the keywords that might sort of build an understanding about who this person is for you. So I would like you just to focus up on this sack as I'm ruffling things around, shuffling things around, and then we're going to see what we get. So Spirit, please, for group number 3 here, who is this person who has a crush on them, please, for group number 3 here. Okay, let's see what wants to come through here. Okay, right, interesting, because we have, immediately I am seeing here the father energy. Okay, so the father, and that's again a divine masculine quality. I'm not sure if this is showing, it doesn't really focus up nicely. So in my hand, okay, the father energy, I'm just going to put it here with Aries, Mars. This is like a divine masculine energy. Again, with the father, what is coming through is this person is very responsible. This person is someone who is good at holding space, but also, you know, allowing things to happen, because the father is someone who lets you know boundaries, but also someone who lets you, you know, play while at the same time holding that space for you, holding that safe container for you. But it's not like an energy of the mother is going to be worrying, you know, oh my God, are you going to hurt yourself, or nurturing, you know. This is the type of person who is all about, okay, go out and play. I'm going to be here. I'm going to have your back. I'm going to support you, but support you with a very strong masculine type of energy. Okay, so then we have, oh my God, the throat and the heart showing up, both of these energies for you guys. With the throat chakra, with the heart, we have just a beautiful connection. It feels like this person has their heart open. They're very strong when it comes to the heart chakra energy. They're strong when it comes to sharing love. But again, what I'm feeling here is they have a more masculine way of sharing love. They're very good when it comes to communication here as well, with sharing their truth, with expressing and living accordingly to their own truth here. So this person is going to tell you what it is that they're really thinking, what it is that they are really feeling. They are very straightforward, very honest, very open when it comes to just matters of the heart, matters of the soul, matters of anything that is present in the physical reality. Okay, so they're very straightforward, very honest. This person is also someone who is very authentic. Okay, because of that heart chakra and throat chakra connection, they're going to speak the truth out of their heart, and they're going to express through their heart. Very strong, beautiful energy. We have stars. With stars, I'm getting like this person sometimes has wishes upon a star. They might be thinking about you again with this dream. They might be wishing upon a star that you two are going to be together, or that you two might come together soon. With stars here, they have a very hopeful energy. Again, I was pointing that out before. They have a very optimistic energy, you know, very sort of fiery energy. Definitely that's what's coming through here. You know, this person might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or even, you know, Virgo here with this card coming through here, but or also Gemini, Scorpio. But you know, it doesn't matter, because they have that optimism, they have the positivity in life. So now let's see, what are the archetypes that they hold? We have the Magician, interesting. So they are about power, leaving a mark, and also the self, sort of satisfying what the self needs, what the self wants. We have a person who is visionary here as well. So they're a visionary, they're an inventor of some kind. This person is quite charismatic, I have to say, with all of that sort of leader energy, you know. They are a charismatic leader, and they are a healer as well. with the harmony coming through. And yeah, they are someone who heals others, but not in a healer fashion. It's a different type of healing. It's a healing through just being in presence with them, because they hold a high frequency of connectedness to source here. And then we have innocence. Safety is what's present with them. So the element, the archetype of the innocent here. Safety is present with this person. They are very much someone who you can feel safe with. They're very spiritual. They're all about the journey. And again, we have ego here, the self and the ego. You know, this person is about fulfilling their earthly goals, their earthly desires. With fulfilling their earthly goals, I'm just always, when I say that here, I'm thinking about, you know, the king from Vikings, the Egbert. I think it's called Egbert, King Egbert from the Vikings. You know, it's the king of the UK or England. But yeah, that's the type of energy that I'm picking up here. He's also very loyal, you know, very much supportive, a supportive character, someone who is very understanding that sometimes there is rest, sometimes there is fighting, and there is a strong leadership that's present with that character as well, and strong understanding, you know, strong sense of connectedness to spirit here as well. So they have that intuitive energy, but that's sort of something that's underneath there. What is more present usually in the outside world is that leadership quality. It's that sense of knowing what's right. So Egbert, if you're thinking about a vibe of a person, I talked myself into it. Like this group, it's the Egbert, you know. Google that character if you feel like you want to know more about this, but you know, it's got that vibe, that archetype is very present here. So this person is both a traditionalist but also an utopian type of person. They're romantic and they're a dreamer, okay, as well. So that all sort of falls into this sort of all like puzzle pieces coming together. It's the Egbert archetype, you guys, definitely. Okay, in terms of initials, this can let you know what this person's surname is, what their first name is, what their middle name is, or maybe just the sort of the area where you two know each other from. Something might sort of click together, hobbies or something here with the initials here. So we have number. We have A here. Identity is coming through for me for some reason. We have H, holiday. Holiday, harvest. S, sanctuary, taking care of you. Care, of course, caring, very charismatic, caring. R, radical. I don't know why. It feels like this person's very radical in terms of what they do, what they like. We have M, maternal, loving, a little bit materialistic as well. It feels like this person likes the finer things in life. We have A with this dots on it. This is like a German vibe that I often get. So this person might be a little bit standoffish at times, or you know, they might be a little bit more isolated at times. I said before, you know, before they get to know someone, they tend to be like a little bit more in the shadows. So it might take a while to get to know this person. And we have U. Okay, U as the final initial for this person. Unakite is coming through as the word for this. So the Unakite crystal. Maybe there's something that you need to know here. If you're feeling guided to do that, Google the Unakite crystal here. So that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you so much for connecting, for sharing your energy. Hope this was helpful. Hope it gave you some of an idea what this person is like, who they are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to share more energy with me, if you want to be connected with me and get acquainted with new videos. Don't forget to also check out the links below if you're looking for personal readings. You know, I have all the information listed on my website, so make sure to check that out. I have all the prices and everything that I offer in terms of personal readings listed there. Make sure to check that out if you're interested. Links are in the bio below and also in the pinned comment below this video. So that's all I have for you, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you so much for connecting, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you soon in another video. Bye. Mwah.